Hey everyone, Nvidia's stock price has been on a tear over the last couple of years, but underlying that growth in the stock price is an improvement in the business, in the fundamental aspects of the business that's creating phenomenal demand for its products, which is then turning into shareholder wealth increases. So I'm going to share with you those reasons why Nvidia is becoming the king of AI and reinforce those fundamental aspects so investors can feel confident about the reasons for Nvidia's stock price improvement and understand why it's grounded on sound fundamentals. So let's take a look.
I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.
So one of the reasons why Nvidia has enjoyed the type of success it's enjoyed in artificial intelligence is because of the ecosystem it's built around AI. Nvidia has created tools, libraries, and expert technical teams to support developers. The global Nvidia ecosystem now approaches 5 million developers, capping a record year for new developers. Now there are 3,300 GPU accelerated applications in the ecosystem. So it's not just that GPU, right? Some investors focus solely on Nvidia's GPU and fear that competition might come in and deliver a GPU that's similar to Nvidia at maybe a lower price point and take market share away from Nvidia. Now, I've talked about competition a lot on my channel, but one of the areas where Nvidia dominates the competition is in the ecosystem. Sure, it has better GPUs as well, but the ecosystem is what keeps people ingrained in Nvidia's products and keeps them from switching to others that may be at a lower price point. Now, this doesn't mean that Nvidia is going to own 100% market share, because companies are going to want to diversify away from Nvidia, even if they believe Nvidia is the best in class, and even if it might be inconvenient to diversify away from Nvidia's. Companies will still do that because they need to have a robust supply chain for artificial intelligence. They can't just rely on Nvidia only. They need to have another option just in case Nvidia runs into trouble, just in case Nvidia starts to ask for too high a price for their services. They want to have another option. But besides that point, the point of having another option to lower the risk of supply chain, Nvidia is clearly the winner here, and Nvidia dominates in this category partly because of this reason. So researchers are using generative AI to compose billions of chemical compounds and virtually test them as drugs against a disease target. So Nvidia's GPUs, Nvidia's artificial intelligence system helps researchers use AI to help find cures for diseases. This is going to be a huge opportunity if we see some developments and advancements in medicine as a result. You're going to see huge investments in this category once there is that moment like we had with ChatGPT. That's what really unlocked all of this investment in artificial intelligence. There was already some investment going on, right, in AI, but when ChatGPT was launched and when it reached over 100 million monthly active users in the shortest amount of time in any app in history, that's what really unlocked this wave of investment into AI. And when we have a moment like that in healthcare, that's going to unlock potentially the next wave of investment in healthcare, which could provide another big opportunity for growth for Nvidia. But not only that, think of the benefits to humanity that this will have if they find a way to unlock and unleash artificial intelligence to cure diseases that has taken people generations and generations, and we still don't have cures for some of the most treacherous diseases in the world. So this could be another opportunity, another leg of growth for Nvidia, and an area where cost won't be an issue. The healthcare companies that will be investing in these developments, cost won't be much of an issue because of the benefits, right? Imagine that healthcare companies find a way to, find a cure for cancer, right? That positive impact will be so large and the benefit will be so large that the healthcare companies will just want the best in class artificial intelligence system to help accelerate developments in this area because the benefits are so large and the healthcare companies can provide so much benefits and receive so much rewards for that they would be willing, they would want to pay for the best in class because they would want to reach these developments faster. They would want to reach these developments more effectively. Further, NVIDIA says that companies will operate a new type of facility, owned or rented, that produces AI to augment, accelerate, and amplify the productivity of their employees and business processes. And this is already true in software development, especially because of how large language models can help code for employees. So one employee can be so much more productive with the help of artificial intelligence and large language models. And so that makes every employee more valuable to a business because they're going to be producing more, writing code faster, writing better code, and businesses will be happy to invest in NVIDIA's GPUs, NVIDIA's AI to help facilitate the advancement of employee productivity. And so in the beginning of the video, I highlighted how NVIDIA's stock price increase is grounded on these fundamentals of improving business prospects. And for its fiscal year in 2024, revenue was up by 126% to $61 billion. Earnings per share was up by 586% to $11.93. So you're seeing an improvement in the stock price, to be sure, but that's grounded on improving business fundamentals. When you have a business that's increased its revenue by 100% and increased its earnings per share by nearly 600%, that justifies an increase in the stock price because you're getting so much more as the owner of that business. Remember, when you buy a share of stock, you're buying a piece of the business, and you would be willing to pay a higher price to own a piece of a much better business, a business that's 100% larger in revenue, a business that's nearly 600% larger in earnings per share. So as a potential owner of a business, of course I'd be willing to pay more for that business, right? So those improvements in the stock price have been grounded on a sound reality of improving revenue and improving profitability. If you liked the video you just saw and you want to see more just like it, please subscribe to the channel. I can't keep this channel free without the support of viewers like you. And if you're already subscribed, thank you, and I appreciate your support.